32 teams, one trophy, only one team walks away happy. And somehow, this tiny tournament decides who's the best country on earth at kicking a ball. But here's the twist. Most Americans watching don't actually understand how teams get eliminated, why draws exist, or why one weird tiebreaker rule almost never makes sense. By the end of this, you will. First, groups. Before the real competition starts, 32 teams get split into 8 groups of 4. Think of it like the group stage of a reality show before the real competition begins. Each team plays the other 3 teams in their group once. Win a game, you get 3 points. Draw, yes, soccer allows tie games, you get 1 point each. Lose, you get 0. Here's the part Americans always find strange. Ties are allowed. In most American sports, someone always wins. In football, if the score is even after 90 minutes, the game just ends. Nobody panics. It happens constantly. In fact, roughly 1 in 4 World Cup group games ends in a draw. After 3 games each, the top 2 teams in every group move on. The bottom 2 go home. Simple as that. No wild cards, no mercy. Now here's where it gets interesting. Goal difference. If 2 teams have the same points, it's not about who scored more goals total. It's about the gap between goals scored and goals conceded. Score 5, allow 2. That's a difference of +3. This tiny stat has ended World Cup dreams in the final minutes of a group stage, because sometimes a team needs to win by 2 goals, not just win, to advance. Once 16 teams survive the groups, everything changes. This is the knockout stage. And knockouts have 0 mercy. Lose once, you're out. No group cushion, no second chances. If a knockout game ends in a tie after 90 minutes, they play 30 more minutes called extra time. Still tied? It comes down to penalty kicks. 1 shooter, 1 goalkeeper, pure tension. This is where legends are made and hearts get broken. Some of the most iconic World Cup moments in history happened in shootouts that lasted less than 5 minutes. From 16 teams, it becomes 8, then 4, the semifinals, then 2 teams left, standing for the final. 1 trophy, 1 champion, every 4 years. So to sum it up, groups decide who's good enough to survive. Knockouts decide who's tough enough to win it all. And somewhere in between, goal difference and penalty kicks quietly become the most dramatic rules in sports. Next time you watch a World Cup game, you won't just be watching, you'll know exactly what's on the line. If this made the World Cup finally make sense, subscribe, because there's a lot more football knowledge where this came from.